Greetings, friends. Have ourselves another beautiful day today. It's May 2nd, 2014. And what can I say? It's a beautiful day. I was just thinking today, I was like, everyone growing up in society should go through the extreme spectrums of living. So, on one hand, I think if we're to have well-rounded, balanced people, you should have like an extreme form of luxury life and an extreme form of poverty life. This is kind of like Buddhism, I guess. And I think that's going to create the well-rounded individual, because I always see sometimes, like, you always hear kind of now, like, these things, like, it's always misunderstandings, because I see everyone, or most people have either one or the other. They have either, like, an extremely, like luxurious life where they have everything given to them, and then on the other hand, you see lots of people that have never had anything given to them. And if we're to transcend that, you almost have to experience that. And does it have to be for a long time? Well, no. I mean, obviously everyone wants to be well taken care of, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's always easy to talk about something that you've never experienced, but when you actually experience it, it really makes you realize, like, what kind of perspective people are coming from, and it enhances the understanding of everyone in society. So, that's why I always find it really strange when I see, that's why I like the idea of, like, having such a diverse range of people that I know, because it helps me understand people, I guess, because I talk to everyone, and I try to understand everyone, and learn about everyone's challenges and hopes and dreams, and I think that's important, because then you know the full range spectrum of opinions and perspectives, and I don't know, then you can develop a well-rounded position versus, well, I don't talk with those people because they're like this. Well, have you ever tried talking to them? It's like, how do you know that? Then, I don't know. I think back to, like, I learned a little bit about, like, Spartan society, and believe it or not, the Spartan warrior class, which were basically like the rulers of the society, most of their society was like a slave society. I think like 70%, something like that. And the Spartan hoplites class, at age 7, I think, they would kick them out of their house, and tell them to fend for themselves. Think about that, age 7. And if they got caught stealing, and that's basically what they would tell them to do, steal from like slave class, which balanced out the slave class because they were always kind of like repressing them. But it's funny, repressing them with their 7-year-olds. Anyways, if their 7-year-olds, I think it was like 7-14, they did this, and if they got caught, they would get beat like to a bloody pulp, pretty much, like just to toughen them up, to be like, oh well, now you're a soldier, and now you're like worthy of being in the soldier class or whatever. And I don't know, like however heinous and barbaric that sounds, sometimes I wonder if, like, I'm not saying that's a good idea for 7-year-olds, but you know, at some point in your life, I think it's good to get like beat up by society, I guess, if you will, because that's what builds your character and makes you stronger, more well-rounded individual going forward. I don't know, just think about that. My 2 cents. My 2 cents. And then also, I hope that everyone gets what they want in the end. That you. Anywho, what is the energy of today? Mouse. You're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. There you have it, friends. It's very pay attention to the details kind of day. Don't overlook. Don't overlook things. Know things for what they are. Peace and love, friends.